Hi everyone, it's Miss Morgan from the White Oak Library District Romeoville branch, and today we're going to make a fun snake craft. So the supplies that you're going to need are going to be a couple paper plates. You're going to need some glue, some colored paper, one for his head and one for his tongue. And then you can use either googly eyes or a marker for his eyes. And then also something to color with. I've pre-colored my supplies, but feel free when we get to the coloring part to pause the video and color it however you want. Okay, so we're gonna start by cutting our plates. I'm gonna cut them at the same time, and you might wanna have an adult help you with this part, okay? So we're gonna cut them in half like this. So then we've got 4 halves. And then we're gonna cut it so we want this part of the plate all by itself. We're gonna cut the inside out like this. All right, and then you're gonna do the same thing with the other plates as well. So in the end, you're gonna be left with 4 of these pieces. Now, I only used 3 of them for my snake, but feel free to use all 4 if you want. You're just gonna get a longer snake, and that's great. So the next part is the really fun part where you get to color it. I use paint for mine, but you can use whatever you want. If you've got colored pencils, if you've got crayons, if you've got markers, if you've got paint, feel free to use that, and you can paint it however you want. So this snake, I decided I wanted to make into a rainbow. So I've got a piece that has red and orange, and then yellow and green, and blue and purple. So the next part is we're gonna form our snake. So you take one piece like this, and then you're gonna take your next piece, and we're gonna put it on the edge like this, and you're gonna use a little bit of glue to keep those together. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue. Remember not to use too much, or it'll take too long to dry. So we're just gonna do a little bit like that. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing with your third piece. But we're gonna put it like this. Doing it like this means that it looks like your snake is like wiggling through the grass. The next part is we're gonna take the piece of paper you have for his head. I decided to go with the green head for my snake. And we're gonna cut it into a circle. This is another part where you might wanna get your adult to help you with. So just like that. And then the red one, like I said, we're gonna use for his tongue. So it's really easy. We're gonna cut it so it's like thin enough to be his tongue. And then you want it whatever length you want. I'm gonna cut mine a little bit shorter. And then on one end, you want to cut in like this. And then on the other corner, you're going to cut it in so it meets it in the middle. So then you've got a fork tongue, just like that. Next, you're going to take the head piece and you're going to glue it onto the end of your snake, that is your head. And you're going to take the tongue and you want to glue it right under there, okay? Now, for the eyes, you can use googly eyes if you want. I'm gonna use a marker and I'm just gonna draw my eyes on because I think that's really fun. So I'm just gonna do kind of like just fun eye shapes, just like that. And then once you've got them all attached and all dried, it's gonna look a little something like this. I've got a finished product for you guys. This one I decided to make green with red and yellow spots. One other fun thing you can do is you can trim the tail so that it really looks like the end of a snake. And there you go, you've got a fun, wiggly paper plate snake. Bye guys.